In the quiet corner of midnight where the moon whispers to the sea, I opened the fragile window of dreams, and the wind carried stories to me. Dreams were soft like drifting feathers floating above the weight of the day. They promised kingdoms made of silver where every sorrow would fade away. I dreamed of walking endless gardens where roses never learned to die, where laughter echoed through the branches and no heart remembered to cry in dreams. The sky was always gentle, the stars leaned close to hear my prayer. Every road was bright with wonder, every soul was kind and fair. But morning came. Like a quiet stranger with footsteps heavy on the floor, reality knocked at my fragile door, and nothing was the same anymore. The sun was bright but colder, somehow the streets were loud with restless sound. Dreams dissolved like drops of dew falling silently to the ground. Reality spoke with a steady voice, not cruel but firm and plain. It said, the world is made of shadows and joy is woven with pain. I walked through cities made of effort, through crowded hours and empty nights, where people carried hidden storms behind their practiced smiles and lights. Dreams returned in silent moments like birds that circle far away. They perched upon my tired shoulders and begged my weary heart to stay. I asked the sky 1,000 questions, why dreams are born so pure and bright, why reality dims their colors like fading lanterns in the night. The wind replied in whispered riddles through branches trembling in the dark. Dreams are the fire inside your spirit. Reality shapes the spark. Without the dream there is no journey, without the ground there is no flight. Both are threads within existence, woven deep in day and night. So I carried dreams like lanterns through valleys filled with doubt and fear, and though reality walked beside me, my quiet hope remained sincere. Sometimes dreams would break like mirrors, scattering light across the floor, but every shattered piece reflected a reason to keep dreaming more. I met strangers chasing visions across the deserts of their days, each one holding fragile promises like candles in a storm of haze. Some lost faith in gentle tomorrows, some buried dreams beneath regret, but somewhere deep inside their silence a hidden spark was glowing. Yet reality built its towers slowly with bricks of patience and of time, while dreams painted distant horizons with colors no hand could define. I learned that dreams are fragile rivers. Reality, the patient sea where every wish eventually flows to shape what life will be. So when the night again grows quiet and the stars begin to sing, I close my eyes and greet my dreams like old and faithful friends returning. For dreams give wings to silent hopes. Reality teaches them to stand, and somewhere between both worlds we slowly learn who we truly are. The journey goes on through shadow and light, through broken roads and skies above, where dreams and reality walk together, teaching the heart the language of love. And in the end, when time grows gentle and memories rest like golden sand, we understand the simple secret. Dreams were never far from our hand. They lived in every brave decision, in every tear that shaped our way. Reality was only the teacher, helping our dreams learn how to stay. So keep a dream within your heartbeat, even when the world feels cold and gray, for dreams are the quiet beginning of every beautiful reality. One day, the night returned with silver footsteps soft upon the silent air, carrying forgotten wishes from hearts that once believed in prayer. I walked again through fields of memory where dreams once bloomed like morning flowers. Their fragrance lingered in the darkness through lonely days and restless hours. Reality stood like an old companion, patient beside the turning road. It did not promise endless wonder, but helped me carry every load. Dreams whispered gently to my spirit, do not abandon the sky above, for every broken piece of courage still remembers the shape of love. I saw a child beneath a streetlight drawing castles in the sand, his tiny hands shaping kingdoms no one else could understand. Reality watched with quiet wisdom, knowing storms would come one day, but dreams were building tiny ladders for the child to climb his way in crowded trains and noisy markets. Among the rush of human days, I saw a million silent dreamers lost inside life's winding maze. Some dreamed of oceans far from sorrow, some dreamed of mountains crowned with snow, some dreamed of love that never fades, some dreamed of simply letting go. Reality walked beside them all, holding truth within its hand, teaching hearts to keep their balance when dreams become too hard to stand. Sometimes dreams grow tired and fragile, like candles trembling in the breeze. Yet even then their quiet glow still lights the path through memories. I asked the stars above the city why hope survives in darkest night. They answered with their distant shimmer, because the soul remembers light. Reality is not the enemy, it is the soil beneath the sea. Dreams are only tender flowers growing slowly from our need. Without the ground a flower withers, without the dream the ground is bare. Together they create tomorrow, a fragile promise in the air. The rain began to fall like whispers across the rooftops made of gray, each drop reflecting silent wishes that hearts had hidden through the day. I felt my dreams awaken softly like Birds returning to their nest reality smiled in quiet patience, knowing time would do the rest. For every dream that fades in sorrow, another rises in its place, like dawn appearing after darkness with quiet beauty and gentle grace. So I kept walking through the seasons, through summer fire and winter rain, holding dreams like fragile lanterns. Even when they flickered with pain, reality carved its steady lessons upon the walls of passing years, teaching strength within the struggle and courage hidden in our tears. I learned that dreams are not illusions, they are maps the heart creates, guiding souls through endless journeys toward mysterious unseen gates. Some dreams may never reach completion, some fade quietly into the past, but every dream still leaves a footprint on the roads our hearts have passed. And one day, far beyond the horizon, when time grows calm and shadows cease, dreams and reality will whisper together in a voice of peace. They will say the journey mattered, every fall and every rise, for dreams were stars within your spirit. Reality, the open skies, so dream again. When night surrounds you, let hope awaken deep inside, for dreams are rivers of tomorrow and reality the turning tide. The dawn arrived with quiet footsteps painting gold across the sky. Dreams were still upon my eyelids, like fading stars that slowly die. Reality stood near the window, watching morning gently rise. It spoke in calm and steady whispers, truth reflected in its eyes. Dreams said life is full of wonder, a thousand paths yet to explore. Reality replied with patience, each step begins upon the floor. So I stepped out into the daylight, carrying hopes inside my chest. Dreams were beating like soft thunder. Reality prepared the test. The streets were filled with hurried footsteps, faces wrapped in silent thought, everyone chasing distant promises, everyone fighting battles fought. I saw a man beside the river, staring at the flowing stream. He once had castles made of laughter, now he guarded a broken dream. Reality sat down beside him, placed a hand upon his pain. Dreams returned like distant echoes, whispering, you can rise again, for dreams are stubborn seeds of fire, even ashes cannot hide, they wait beneath the weight of sorrow. For courage to return inside, the sky above turned gray with questions. Clouds gathered in quiet despair. Dreams tried shining through the darkness. Reality said life is unfair, but still the rain became a teacher, falling softly through the day, every drop a silent message saying storms will pass away. I walked through years like turning pages, some were bright and some were torn. Dreams kept writing hopeful stories. Reality rewrote each dawn. Sometimes dreams were bright illusions, painting joy across my mind. Reality erased the colors, leaving deeper truths behind, yet somewhere in that fragile balance between the wish and what is true, life revealed its hidden meaning in everything we try to do. A girl once dreamed beside a window of flying far beyond the sea. Reality gave her heavy burdens, but dreams said still believe in me. Years passed slowly like old rivers, carving valleys in her soul. Reality shaped silent strength. Dreams kept whispering of her goal. One morning when the sky was glowing, she stood beneath a rising sun. Dreams had built invisible wings. Reality said you have begun, so many hearts across the earth carry dreams like secret flames. Reality may bend their courage but never fully breaks their names. The night returned with deeper silence, stars awakened one by one. Dreams gathered like quiet fireflies dancing where the day had gone. Reality watched their fragile beauty, knowing darkness gives them birth, for dreams grow brightest in the shadows of an uncertain wandering earth. I lay beneath the endless heavens, thinking of the road ahead. Dreams became my gentle compass. Reality the path I tread, neither enemy nor stranger, both are teachers in disguise. Dreams reveal the distant mountains. Reality helps us rise. Without the dream the soul grows empty. Without the truth the dream may fall together. They create existence, the fragile miracle of all. So when tomorrow softly calls me and time begins another day, dreams will guide my restless spirit. Reality will shape my way, and somewhere far beyond the struggle, where hope and wisdom intertwine, dreams and reality will meet again in harmony by grand design. The night grew deep with quiet breathing. Stars hung gently in the sky. Dreams awakened like soft whispers as wandering clouds were drifting by. Reality sat beside the darkness, patient as an ancient tree, watching hearts that chased tomorrow across the endless human sea. Dreams spoke softly to the silence, do not fear the unknown way. Every shadow hides a sunrise, every night prepares the day. Reality answered with calm wisdom, every road is built with pain, yet through struggle grows a strength like flowers rising after rain. I saw a poet by a window writing lines of broken light. Dreams were dancing in his verses. Reality shaped every line he writes. He dreamed of love beyond all sorrow, of voices warm and hearts sincere. Reality filled his words with longing and watered them with quiet tears. Still the poem grew like a garden between the truth and what might be. Dreams gave wings to every sentence. Reality gave honesty across the city. Lamps were glowing like small suns upon the street. Every window held a story of hope and hardship yet to meet. A lonely woman watched the moonlight falling softly on the floor. Dreams once painted her tomorrow. Reality had closed that door, yet deep within her silent breathing a fragile spark refused to fade. Dreams returned like patient travelers through memories that time had made. Reality did not try to silence the gentle courage in her chest. Instead, it taught her quiet healing and promised time would do the rest. For life is not a simple journey between the joy and the despair. It is a bridge of fragile moments suspended softly in the air. Dreams are lanterns in the darkness. Reality, the road below. Step by step we walk between them, learning things we never know. The wind moved slowly through the branches, carrying songs from far away. Dreams heard echoes of tomorrow. Reality listened to yesterday. I walked again along the shoreline where waves were writing on the sand. Dreams were building distant castles. Reality erased them with its hand. At first I felt a quiet sadness watching towers disappear, but reality whispered gently, every ending shapes the year. For dreams are not destroyed forever, they change their form and learn to grow like rivers turning toward the ocean where deeper truths begin to flow. The sea reflected countless starlights, each one trembling on the tide. Dreams said every light is possible. Reality said walk beside. Together they became a compass pointing through the endless night. Dreams revealing distant visions. Reality grounding every flight. I closed my eyes beneath the heavens, listening to the world's slow rhyme. Dreams were beating like soft thunder. Reality moving through time, and somewhere in that quiet balance where faith and truth begin to blend, I understood a simple secret: the road of life has never end. Dreams begin the silent journey. Reality helps it unfold, and every heart that walks between them finds a story waiting to be told. Morning rose from silent shadows, spreading gold across the land. Dreams were fading from the darkness like soft drawings in the sand. Reality stood by the doorway with quiet strength within its gaze, welcoming another chapter in the book of passing days. Dreams returned like gentle echoes, lingering deep within the heart. They whispered softly of tomorrow and begged the soul not to depart. Reality replied with patience, every dream must learn to grow through the storms of doubt and hardship, through the truths we come to know. I walked along a crowded highway, faces passing without a name, each one carrying hidden visions, each one playing life's strange game. A boy looked up toward the heavens, watching airplanes cross the blue. Dreams were shining in his bright eyes. Reality asked, what will you do? He dreamed of flying over oceans, touching clouds with fearless grace. Reality placed books before him, saying knowledge builds. The base years would pass like flowing rivers, carrying hope through changing time. Dreams would guide his restless spirit. Reality would help him climb in a village far from cities. An old man watched the evening sky. Dreams had once been young beside him. Reality had watched them die, yet when stars began their shining, a quiet smile crossed his face, for deep inside his silent memory, dreams still held a sacred place. Reality had shaped his journey through both joy and bitter tears, but dreams had colored every moment of his long and wandering years. The world was filled with countless stories of fragile hope and silent pain. Dreams like seeds in human hearts, waiting softly for the rain. Reality was patient soil, holding roots beneath the ground, teaching dreams the art of growing without making a sound. Sometimes dreams were lost in darkness like a star behind a cloud. Reality stood firm beside them. Though the storm was fierce and loud, I listened to the voice of silence between the beats of passing time. Dreams were writing hidden music. Reality completing the rhyme. Together they created balance between the sky and solid earth. Dreams were breath within the spirit. Reality the ground of birth. Night returned with deeper calmness. Stars appeared like distant flames. Dreams began their quiet wandering, calling softly out our names. Reality watched with understanding, for it knew the secret truth. Dreams are never truly fragile, they are the endless heart of youth. Even when the years grow heavy, even when the road feels long, dreams keep singing in the distance like a forgotten hopeful song. I closed my eyes beneath the moonlight, listening to the world's slow art. Dreams were beating like soft thunder. Reality inside my heart, and somewhere in the endless journey between what is and what may be, dreams and reality together were shaping who I am to be.